Hi gang, I'm glad you're all here. Thank you very much for joining me today. Please thumbs up my videos and please subscribe. Well, this morning at 9:28 a.m. local time, there was another earthquake along within the area of the Eastern Tennessee seismic zone. It was a very small earthquake, a magnitude 2.5. 3 people did report that they felt it. But scientists are warning people that this area is capable of having a magnitude 7.5 earthquake. I have drawn out in yellow the location of the Eastern Tennessee seismic zone. It used to be, until we had an increase in earthquakes of late, that most of the earthquakes in the Eastern Tennessee seismic zone were not felt by people, only with instruments. And it used to be only one earthquake a year would be felt by the population. This earthquake was not far from Knoxville, and in 1973, there was a magnitude 4.6 earthquake. USGS estimates that an earthquake as large as a magnitude 7.5 are possible in this area. Events of a magnitude 5 to 6 are estimated to occur once every 200 to 300 years. Scientists do not understand, they do not know why there are earthquakes in this location. The known faults in this location are ancient faults, kind of like ancient volcanoes they thought were dead and now are becoming reactivated. I believe, it's my opinion, that the reasoning it's happening is as the Earth's magnetic field weakens. For the next magnetic pole reversal or flip, whichever you want to call it, yeah, we're going to see more and more earthquakes around the world. And an example, yesterday there was that earthquake in Japan. They had a large earthquake in Iran. Japan's earthquake was a 7.0 or larger. The one in Iran was 6.0. 2 people so far have been killed in Japan from the 7.0 earthquake. So here we have Knoxville. Up over here is the magnitude 2.5 earthquake. I'll zoom into that location. Right there. You can see we got a small little community. 3 people said they felt this earthquake. And let me pull it out a little bit. We got some rivers here. Rivers often follow fault zones. And we got some more down here. And then up over here is the reservoir, which is the Cherokee Reservoir. Most people are probably not prepared for any large earthquake. Can you imagine a 7.5 earthquake? There is some relatively simple things you can do to prepare for an earthquake. Get some museum putty. Put it under that PlayStation or Xbox. Yeah, you may think, well, it's not expensive, I can replace it. But more than likely, it will probably take you a long time to replace it because of the shortages of products being imported here into the United States. Simple straps to have your TVs mounted to the wall. Don't want to lose those. Money that you don't need to spend, especially with today's high inflation. You should always, as you know, have extra food and water, medical supplies, and don't forget about the needs of your pets. Maybe a carrier in case you have to leave your home because of damage and go to a shelter, and they require that your pet be in a carrier. In the last month, there's been 6 earthquakes in Tennessee and also along the border with North Carolina. Today's earthquake was the largest, it looks like, a 2.5. And there was also a 2.4. That was last month, March 21st of this year, 2022. 25 people said they felt that earthquake. It was about 12 miles in depth. All earthquakes are measured from sea level. Today's earthquake was about the same, 19.6 kilometers, also about 12 miles in depth. Some of the things you should do before you have an earthquake is to identify a safe place, such as under a heavy piece of furniture or against the interior wall of your home. Things you should have secured against the wall with bolts or straps is bookcases, refrigerators, televisions, and objects that hang on walls, maybe where you sit or walk. You should store heavy and breakable objects on low shelves. You should get that putty. Put that putty on there so things will stay where they're supposed to. Think about all the heavy objects you might have in your cupboards, in your kitchen, that might go flying out. Appliances or a can of beans. Yeah, you don't want to get conked in the head with a heavy can of vegetables. Child safety locks works real good on cupboard doors. Many people too don't realize that a large earthquake, the shaking can last anywhere from a minute to 2 minutes. And it's usually shaking of about 3 feet back and forth for every second of that minute to 2 minute of shaking. So count to 120 and picture yourself and objects in your home being shook back and forth about 3 feet for every second of the 120 seconds. So did you feel this earthquake? If so, please put those comments down below. Are you earthquake prepared? You should be. I hope so. Spring break might be a good opportunity to take advantage of the free time to get earthquake prepared. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Please stay safe. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.